Okay, so I'm going to do a video on where to begin your Wiccan journey. I know when I first started Wicca, I had no idea where to start, and most of my information came from Tiptoe Chick's video, How Do You Know If Wicca Is For You? So I'm going to try to do a more improv video, speak from my mind, because that's one of the biggest topics I'm going to talk about. First thing to start off with, best way to learn is books. Authors that I really enjoy, Silver Ravenwolf, there's a book called Dedicant by Thuri Calafia, any book by Scott Cunningham, any book by Raymond Buckland, and pretty much anything by the Ferrars. The important thing to remember with books, though, is you don't have to practice Wicca to write about Wicca. And with as many stereotypes as there are out there, it's very important to get all of your facts. So if you read something and you don't feel in your heart that it is accurate, chances are it isn't. If it feels strange to you, it's because it probably is. So just use your better judgment when you're dealing with books and learning. Most people, well, not most, traditional Wiccans will argue that you have to learn through a coven, and that is something that I do not agree with. I myself am solitary, and I believe that I'm just as powerful as anyone in the coven. And if anything, it is harder to learn on your own. So to have that will is a very powerful thing. The next thing I want to talk about is dealing with your age and dealing with parents. Usually a group won't teach you unless you're 18 because you're an adult, and anyone under that can be a problem for them if their parents don't accept it. And my advice to you is, if you feel strongly that Wicca is right for you, and that, or paganism for that matter, is right for you, and that is the route that you wish to take spiritually, you should come out of the broom closet, so to speak, when you're ready. Don't allow your friends to pressure you, because they are not you. They don't understand how you feel and the importance it is to you. So be sure that when you come out of the broom closet, you are ready for it. And my experience is, they're your parents. They will love you regardless. It's in their blood. It's in their mind. It's in their energy structure from birth to death. Going along with that, dealing with negativity from others is always a big concern. The most important thing to remember is to never condemn another. Don't mock another. Don't question another. Wicca is not dogmatic. It's not very structured. It has one rule, and that's harm none. It also has the idea or the theory of the rule of three. But to question another person's belief system is no different than them to question yours. So keep that in mind. The second thing is not to get angry. And I know from time to time it's very, very difficult. And if you read my description of my YouTube channel, I actually say straight in there that if you are here to save me, or you think that what I'm doing is wrong, then my videos probably aren't for you. Rise above the anger. Rise above their negativity. Rise above their concerns, and spread the light and the love, because that is what Wicca is about. Thirdly, understand that they aren't educated in the art of Wicca. Most of the time they're undereducated on paganism. They're only going off the things that they were taught, or the things that they've learned on their own. So take it upon yourself. If they don't agree with something and they're willing to listen, feel free to tell them. Feel free to explain to them. Help them to understand and realize that a lot of the stereotypes about Wicca are not true. And the fourth thing to remember is, people fear the unknown. That's why we invented science. We've been doing it for centuries now, and it's only going to continue, especially with all of the hullabaloo about 2012. And my last little chunk for this video is talking about the heart of a witch, and tools, and rituals, and this is where I'm at in my life right now. I'm dealing with this concern myself, so I decided why not make a video about it as the first video? The thing that I've come to realize is it's not about the ritual. It's not about formal ritual. It's not about the tools. It's not about what god or goddess you call on. It's not about what divination you can use or what energy level you are, or if you're empathic or psychic. Has nothing to do with that. Everyone is magical because they choose to be magical. The most important part of Wicca is the heart of the witch. A ritual doesn't have power if your heart isn't into it. A spell has no power if your intent isn't behind it. And too often people get caught up on, I need an athame, or I need a wand, I need a candle, I need incense, I need teas, and that's not true. All you need is yourself, your body, your heart, your love, your energies, your soul, and you're good to go. That being said, don't let others tell you anything else. If others tell you that you need a tool, or if you don't have a tool, it doesn't work, then they themselves haven't felt their own energies. Tools aren't used to create an energy or to push an energy, because energy cannot be created. It can only be manipulated. The purpose in a tool is for you to have that physical representation in your hand so that your subconscious mind or your conscious mind can use that physical representation to pull the message through your brain, to help push your intent that much further, to help relate what is going on, what you're visualizing, what you want. That's what matters, and it all comes from your heart. So that's my intro video, I guess, to Wicca, where I think you should begin. If you feel very strongly about Wicca, I say go for it, and most importantly, don't let others bring you down. Follow your heart, follow what you believe is right. Don't let others change your minds, because the heart of a witch is the most powerful tool that we have. Our sense of spirituality and this era, time period, it's become very, very twisted to rules and regulations and society and laws, and that morality is almost overcoming spirituality. If people don't understand the concept of spirituality in its true form, they don't understand the purpose of spirituality, the world will not improve. And I do full-heartedly believe in that. The world has become very materialistic, and we need to move back into the spiritual realms. And for anyone to tell you that what you're doing is wrong or is negative, open your heart to them. Feel their anger, their frustration, their fear of the unknown, their lack of understanding, and help to fill that hole. That's all I got. Merry Clark.